Hey, welcome back. Thanks again for visiting my blog. Just wanted to talk a little bit today about mental health. A lot of times I talk about nutrition and your physical health, but mental health is just as important. I know for me that's been a big struggle in my life. Looking back to even as a kid, I don't think I knew what anxiety was, but I definitely felt it. I remember certain situations where, honestly, my family made a little bit of made fun of me because of certain things that I would worry about, or just make bigger than they were. And I honestly think that was anxiety. That was me feeling anxious about certain situations or whatnot. So I think that I've struggled with that even as a child. And then actually when Ryan and I got married, is when I first started to struggle with depression. We had just gotten married, 2009, and then, jobs. There was no jobs at all. We had moved out to Florence, Arizona, and Ryan was, helping pastor at the church. And then we just kind of had some odd jobs. But for me, I couldn't find any full-time work. Every job that I applied for, there was people with a lot more experience that were having to go back to work to pay for bills and mortgages and all that kind of stuff. So I just could not find a job anywhere. And I'll be honest, I spiraled pretty fast. It was rough, especially being newly married. I felt like I had to be this certain person and I wasn't able to. And so then, just spiraled. And I think the biggest thing for me was not feeling like I had a use. I don't know, that's a weird word. But to get up in the morning, get ready, go to work. I didn't have that. And it wasn't until Ryan got us a puppy that was my reason. Then we actually moved to Kansas City to be closer to my family so that they could kind of help us out in, helping find jobs and housing and all that kind of stuff. So we moved out there, and it still took me a while to find a job. Ryan was wonderful, very supportive, and letting me feel my feelings, but then also not letting me lay in bed all day. Eventually I did find a job, and pretty soon after that started feeling less depressed. But I know it is a really hard place to be. And so if there's any of you out there feeling that, I get it. I for sure get it. And so, mental health, I get it. Let me just say that. So this saying kept coming to my head today, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. It's okay to not be okay. We, I think, feel all of this pressure, especially from social media, to be perfect. A lot of people show the best of their life on there, and we don't get to see what's going on behind closed doors. And so we just assume everyone has these perfect lives, and it's really easy to compare. And so it's okay to not be okay. I know on my social media, I share my struggles. I mean, I have 2 toddlers at home. It's nuts. Most days, I'm texting Ryan saying, when are you coming home? Because I'm done. I love him, but the amount of tantrums, screaming, crying, diapers, toilet trips that we have per day is crazy. It's stressful. And so most days I'm not okay. Let's just say it. Most days I'm ready to take a breather. And so what I think it's really important to do is, even when you're not okay, take steps forward. Saying it's okay to not be okay, I mean that. But don't get stuck. You have to make sure that even when you're not okay, you're not just settling. If you're not okay, cool. but move forward. Feel it, understand it, realize maybe why you're feeling that way, but then move forward. You know, take a step out. For me, what that looks like when my kids are driving me crazy, I let Ryan know, first of all, and usually he'll come home and give me the night off or even a couple hours off. Anything will help. Take a step forward. Do something you enjoy. Give yourself a break. Hang out with a friend. Do something that will help you move forward and not just stay not okay. And I mean, if it's not a friend or a family member or an activity, reach out to a professional if you need it. There's such a stigma around getting professional mental help. Why? If you're sick, you're going to go to the doctor. If your brain is sick, go see a doctor. You know, I've been there a couple different times in my life, and it's very helpful. It's someone that can walk you through steps on how to get better. So if you do need help, get it. Friends, family, professional, get the help. And then lastly, give yourself grace. I think that comes with it. It's okay to not be okay. Just piling on the guilt of not being okay makes things worse, you know? So give yourself some grace, just like if your friend wasn't feeling super well, you wouldn't guilt them because of that. You would come alongside them and help them to feel better. Why not do that for yourself? Sounds silly, but we are so hard on ourselves. So give yourself grace, move forward, and reach out for help if you need it. I hope that encouraged somebody today. But like I've said, if you have something that you think I should talk about, let me know. I just kind of go with whatever's in my head. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. But thanks again for visiting, and hope to talk to you later. Bye.